Things have slowed down for him. I hate that Junior got hurt, okay, but I don't know that it hadn't been good for Junior to sit and think a little bit about some things, and I think when he gets back, he'll be coming after it, strong. So, I feel good about it. I mean, from a general question, that's a general answer.
Yeah. I guess what gives you that confidence in Cam having a big year in 2015?
Well, because his energy, the fundamentals that we've worked on, you see improvement. He's a good football player, but there's no finish line to anybody getting better. And there's 2 or 3 things that we're going to go after, and he's made an improvement on those things. This time of year, you break down each guy individually and try to give them their needs. And I think he accepted them well, and he's been consistent on the practice field. And it's just a coaching eye sees what I've looked at him now starting 5 years, and I know what I'm seeing.
Bill, what do you do as far as a game plan when you're okay? This is my group. Here I got Broderick Bunkley, I got Jonathan Jenkins. Whether Kevin Williams, is it like, look, I need 20, 25 snaps from you, I need 40 snaps? Is there like a target?
Yeah, I think a defensive lineman, and then one thing about in coach football, there's a number that a defensive lineman has that he needs to play,
at a high level, huh?
Yeah, at a high level. And then each person has a different number. And you just learn that, because one thing I've learned, Bobby, is through the course of the year, if you let one of those defensive linemen get blown or gassed on a Sunday, you don't get them back to Monday. And what happens, a DB can go over and get a little winded and gas, go over and get him some Gatorade, throw a little ice on his head, and he can bounce back.
Right.
But a big man, you can't never let him get past that threshold to where his fundamentals, in that game falls to a certain point. So once you get your lineup established, the people that you're active with, then you have to make those adjustments number-wise, for the game and each week.
Now, and tell the fans what do you think are just your observation, because they asked me. They look at the level Akeem Hicks played 2 seasons ago versus last year, and they even say the same thing with Jenkins.
Well,
is that fatigue involved or injury?
Well, some of it could be fatigue, but you got to think each. When everybody compares the last 2 years. One, you got to compare a lot of situations. The situations were different. I mean, when you keep them behind the chains or you separate the score, the way you play the game changes. If you're playing from behind or you're playing in a tight game, the stress of the game is not the same as if you're leading. So a lot of those factors come in, and I agree. Hey, our front did not play as well as they had the year before, but I don't feel like our team did. I think it ran through the vein of our team, and all of us, we're chained. We're a nut in a boat. We're tied together, and if one group is lighting a fire, it's going to spread, and all the groups will have. So, you know what? As a team, we've just got to focus, take our energy to the field, and these players are good football players, and we'll have a good front.
Now, Bill, all the years you've coached, and it was just a coincidence, but the magic number was 4. You're looking at 2 seasons ago, 4th overall defense, 4th in sacks.
Right.
To me, 4th scoring defense. All the years that I've observed football, to me, I know, I don't know if you want to call it bend but don't break, but if scoring defense, and you look at the top defense and top teams, that that year were 19.6 points in the teens. So I take the approach. Let me tell you, I don't know what our defense is doing, but if they can hold an opponent to 19 points a game average, that's how you get the double-digit
Well,
wins.
let me tell you this. I agree with you. Scoring defense is very important, but I'll tell you this. When you look at scoring differential between your offense and defense, that's really you can go and look right now to all the teams that were in the playoffs and all the teams that got to the Super Bowl or the final. I guarantee you it's going to stack up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in point differentials, points scored and points given up. And Wade Phillips told me that years and years ago. And by George, that's his one statistic. If you just had to hang your hat on one, is going to show you what success is.
Okay. All right.